Welcome back to a new video where we talk about the question, can Christians drink alcohol? Now you might have wondered, is that even a thing? Like there's people who go to parties who drink and excessively drink alcohol. Now obviously that's not something that's great and something that is encouraged, but what about a little bit? Is that okay in moderation? What does that mean? What does the Bible say about that? We'll talk about that and also look at some application of this. So let's get started. So I think, as always, there's a scale, right? You've got the very conservative people on the one side who say you should not touch a drop of alcohol because it could lead to addiction, could lead to serious problems, and you've got the other side which say, hey, nowhere does it say in the Bible that you shouldn't drink alcohol, so let's go about it, let's do it. And I think again it's in the middle, that's the sweet spot. So I guess the first point is that moderation is encouraged. If you look at Ephesians 5:18, it says, do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit. It's very clear, do not get drunk. Drunk is excessive drinking. And again, a proverb 20 verse 1 says, wine is a mocker and beer is a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 10, nor thieves, nor greedy, nor drunkards, nor slanderers, nor swindlers will inherit the kingdom of God. So these people won't even be in the kingdom. So it's definitely clear that this is an issue if you just keep on going and say, hey, it's all fine. However, Jesus drinks alcohol. He drinks it, he turns water to wine, his first miracle in Cana, and that's in John chapter 2. So that definitely shows that they drank and they had alcohol. And obviously a huge part of it is also that in Matthew 26 verses 27 to 29, this is part of the breaking of bread or the Last Supper. So Jesus then took the cup and he had given thanks. He passes it to his disciples saying, drink this, all of you. This is my blood, the blood of the covenant, the blood that is poured out for many people for the forgiveness of sins. So it definitely doesn't mean that we shouldn't drink alcohol at all. And it's part of the remembrance of Jesus while he's still away. So what does that mean for us? If you read Romans 14:21, it says, it is better not to eat meat or drink wine or do anything else that will cause your brother or sister to fall. So if you know someone who is negatively affected by you drinking, then obviously no, you should not be doing any of this. But what the Bible teaches and what the principle here is that it's not a sin itself, it's not a bad thing if you do it in moderation. Takeaway one, practical application, respect other people's boundaries. If someone says, no, I don't want to drink, that's fine. Let them do whatever they want, give them some alternative drink, and that's fine. Do not make it an issue. And the second thing that I think is important is to practice in moderation. It doesn't mean we should go to parties or we should go drinking a lot, because that's not what God encourages. God says we are in this world, but we are not of the world. So that means that we are separate in our ways and our goals are totally different as well. For me personally, I've never been in a situation where I have been drunk. I personally have no problem with drinking, and I have done it in social settings. I know my limits, I don't need to test them. And it says in the Bible, we are a holy temple, and we should treat it that way. So if you want to learn more about God's plan and how you can be part of this wonderful future and hope that we share, that means that we are not part of this world, then you can click here for another video. Otherwise, please consider subscribing and liking this content, and as always, I'll see you next Sunday at 8.